What's happening there, peoples? Let me just correct everything like I have to every time we sign on. 7:29 p.m. Eastern Time. A little bit later. A little water. Let's see who shows up, who's around for said live stream, and let's talk about some stuff here. Is there a glare on him? No glare. All right. Hold on. I don't like him here. Let's go over here. What's up? People signing on. How you doing? Come on, Carl. Be good. There you go. There we go. What's going on there, folks signing on? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Hi. J5, what's up? I haven't turned off the impeachment for you, bro. I mean, it's not going to be an impeachment anyway, so might as well move on from that, right? Hello, people signing on. How are we? Julio, hello. Mike, hi. Andrew, what's up? Alva, how you doing? Just doing water tonight, boys. I'm all caffeined up right now. Just got home from dinner with the wife. Who can guess where I went to dinner? Go. Make me proud. LMFAO, I agree, absolutely. Hola, HRV, how you doing? Jimmy, what's going on? Jimmy V, oh, how you doing, Jimmy? What's up, brother? Where you going, man? You going down Brooklyn? Sorry, the voices come out early, people. You know how I am. So what do you think of the truck pipes? I think they're awesome, and I think you saved a lot of money to get a desirable sound, so high five on that one. What's the Tundra topic today? Barbecue? I'll tell you what, I got a weird topic today. Of course we're going to talk Tundras, but I got to talk about something else that's been bothering me for the last 24 hours, and I want to bring it up to you guys and see if you agree with me. Not missing anything on the impeachment, my dude. No, I ain't worried about it. Outback, 100%. Sean with the big W on that one. Thank you, thank you. It really was a smart move, J5. It was really smart to save all that money. And what did you spend total on what you did? I'm going to make a video on it, if you don't mind. If you're cool with it. I spent about $65 total on my exhaust. In fact, J5, do me a favor, will you? Send me to my email address, TundraDude34@gmail.com. Doesn't have to be today, but send me a bunch of pictures of your truck, outside, inside, and I also have the sound clips. We're going to make a video on your truck because it's a very unique looking truck, something a little bit different. I think a lot of people would like to see it. So, yeah, if you don't mind doing that, help a bro out, hit it up. I'd love to show the world your piece there because it is cool. I'm cool with it. Just block out the... Yes, no problem. I will do that. And in the pictures that you send me, if you don't do it, I will do it after the fact. So worry not, my bro. Any new news on the next gen? Tundra JPTV says nothing. Nothing right now. The whole thing about yesterday's video, I want to talk about... Of course, my furnace turns on as soon as we start the live stream because that's how it goes every time, right? I got to tell you this. So we talked yesterday. I did a little video, a little piece, if you didn't see it. I like the discussion piece videos. You guys seem to like the discussion piece videos. So I try to add 2 or 3 a week of the discussion stuff. And what that is, it's basically rumors I get that are loosely based. They're not from my true reliable sources, but I hear a lot of chatter. So what I'll do is I'll make a discussion piece on it to see what you guys think. So yesterday's discussion piece was on the V8s. The potential of there being no V8 option in the next generation Tundra. So, I don't know. I feel like, knowing Toyota the way I think I do, that there will be a V8 option next generation. I don't think it'll be the 5.7. I don't think it'll be the option that's in the Lexus now. I think it'll be a brand new V8 motor. No guarantees. This is all rumors. And I'm kind of taking the rumors and going a direction with the rumors. I don't think Toyota will run away from the V8s yet. I feel like there's still a massive market for that V8. The world is not ready for just small displacement. They're not there yet. We're not there. This is how I felt about the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck would be awesome 40 years from now, but right now the world's not ready for that. They still want the shape of a truck. They still want the old school. A slow change, absolutely. We're going to have to go that direction because don't forget, we got the EPA, right? So the emissions laws are changing all over the place. And that's why these companies are going away from V8. They're trying to get as far away from these emissions laws as possible. And that's why it's happening very quickly. All right? Last administration in the White House, this is when everything started to get signed. And there were basically years in place for where fuel mileage would matter, less emissions would matter, greenhouse gases would matter, all of the pollution stuff. That's why you're seeing so much hybrid, so much electric, so much just all that futuristic stuff is kind of being forced down your throat right now. Stop me whenever and tell me what you think. but I feel like we're moving a lot faster than I bet these automotive manufacturers thought they would have to. But I really think the V8 will be in the next gen Tundra. But if it's not, where does that leave you guys? What will you do? Will you see yourself buying the last of the 5.7 V8s before they go away? Will you just say, screw it, I'm going to the next gen and I'm doing whatever they do and it's just the way it is? What will you do? That is my question to you tonight. What will you do if the V8 does go away? Now let me get caught up. You guys start answering that. Also, where's everybody coming from tonight? Where are you in the world? Let's see. Thank you. Yes. 65 bucks. I'll lock out the plate. Just got to get caught up. You do it to us. What did you have? They had that 4-course meal thing back. So I had New England clam chowder, Thousand Island dressing salad, house salad, steak, 9-ounce sirloin with mashed potatoes, and then cheesecake for dessert, which I did not eat the dessert. Not really into the sweets too much. Did you figure out the squeaking on your truck? HRV asks, negative. It's either a pulley or a belt. It's not too annoying right now. It's not happening all the time. So next time it goes up for service, I'll do what I can. The problem is when it goes up for service, it has to stay overnight. Because the problem is once it gets to service, it's all warmed up and you don't hear the sound anymore. So I got to figure out a way to do that. I will have to clean my truck up a lot. Yeah, do what you got to do. It would be nice if they came out with a 7.0 we all covet. I don't know. Turbo 5.0 would be sweet, Buster, I agree. 7.0 supercharged would be excellent. That's a lot of power. Mark, I would keep the 5.7 if I was Toyota, go to a different transmission with more gears and put different gears in the rear end, and you would probably get a lot better gas mileage. I totally agree, Jimmy V. Totally agree. With an 8-speed. I'm not even talking crazy stuff. An 8-speed, a re-gear, and a newer or a different rear end, I agree with you. They could probably get, ready for this, more power out of the 5.7, okay? And, like you said, the gas mileage would come up a little bit. A little retuning here and there. They could probably save themselves a ton of money instead of going to a fresh V8. I don't know. We'll see. Charleston, South Carolina for the Buster Man. Digger is in Parkersburg, West Virginia. I like the name of that. If they eliminate the V8 and I have to replace the Tundra, I'm going to the F-150 with the Whipple Supercharger 725 horsepower. Regular cab short bed. Very cheap, right? I think I saw a video on that, I don't know, maybe 6 or so months ago about how cheap that is. The short bed. It's basically like an XL Ford. Like the lowest trim, but you get 725 horse, and it's like around 40K, something like that. 40K, there it is. Yep. I've been on forums tonight trying to figure out how big of a tire I can put on the Pro with the stock wheels. Some people putting spacers on the front. You know where I am. Oh, I know. Tennessee. Jones. I always mess this up. Jonesboro? Jonesboro doesn't feel right. Correct me. Okay, so apparently, again, this is on the forums and everything. Without doing anything to your Tundra, if you have the TRD Pro, which you do on the TRD Pro suspension, $295. $295.70, I believe. You probably saw that. Let me know on that one. Okay, so while we have this minute, and everyone write what you got to write. I got it. Cool. Jonesboro. Got to remember that. Near Bristol, which I will be going to very shortly. So I finally had last night, and this has nothing to do with Tundras, but I know you guys like to laugh at certain things. I finally had the Popeyes chicken sandwich last night. So I had the regular classic one, and I had the spicy one. Because everyone's raving about how they're better than Chick-fil-A and Wendy's. It's the best chicken sandwich you can have, okay? So, non-biased. I've never gone to Popeyes before. So I went to Popeyes, we got these sandwiches, right? Those were the worst chicken sandwiches I've ever had in my life. Ever. Didn't even finish them. No bueno. On the classic one, the mayo was greasy. It was like cheap mayo. The bun was good. The chicken breast itself, it seemed like it was just a lot of parts of white meat chicken in breading. And the spicy one was so spicy you couldn't taste anything else. And I still feel the spice in my mouth 24 hours later. Not a fan. I don't know how anyone could think they're better than Chick-fil-A. Talk to me because I am weird about that. Has anyone had that sandwich yet from Popeyes? No bueno. Johnny 5 says Central Mississippi. McFasto, how you doing, pal? LOL, I'd be so mad if I got stabbed over that chicken sandwich. Exactly. That's why I wanted to try it, because I really like fast food chicken sandwiches, right? You know, there's a lot of good ones out there, but when you talk about my coveted Chick-fil-A, and you're going to say you're better than Chick-fil-A, I need to figure this out. Did you have to order it with a baseball bat in hand? I just don't understand that at all. Why that was like that. like more than normal pissed off. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, not good sandwiches. Honestly, probably the worst. I'd put the McChicken, the $1 McChicken, over that sandwich any day. Andy, what's up? I love my 5.7 Crew Max, lots of power. I had them all. Chevy, GMC, Ford, Tundra by far. It's the best I've owned in my 5 cents. I don't buy a truck for MPG, but it's just me. I'm the same way there, Andy. I agree with you. Welcome to the Tundra, my friend. Those chicken sandwiches are nothing to talk about. I totally agree. I'm interested in what they do with the next generation Tundra. Oh yeah, and the chicken sandwiches, you get to go to a different I got to go to a different Popeyes. There's only one Popeyes around me. One. That's it. And it was terrible. I don't know if I'm going to give them another chance. The thought of it makes me want to throw up. They were that bad. But I always try things twice, so maybe. JP says, watching from Troy, Alabama. Always wanted a Tundra, and you currently own a 04 F-150. We'll keep that truck, but get a next-gen Tundra. Love the channel, man. Well, I appreciate you being here. Now, here's a question for you, JP. I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. Why do you want a Tundra? You've had a Ford for a long time. What's making you come over to the dark side? Let us know, please. Johnny 5 says, my son works at Chick-fil-A. I love the mac and cheese. Everything about Chick-fil-A is delicious. Everything. And I'm not just saying that. Chick-fil-A is delicious. It's always a friendly atmosphere when you go in there. The waffle fries, top notch. Smoking DeWalt, how's it going, pal? How you doing, man? Desert Eagle, my man, just curious. Anyone on here do any extended gravel road driving? I live in an isolated area, and there's a few Tundras up here. One person with a 2019 has said that they've had nothing but problems with the Toyota Safety Sense sensors from rocks chewing up the wiring. Anyone else had this issue? I've had no problems with my 2017. Ooh, I really look forward to hearing what people have to say about that one. So anyone live on gravel roads here? And the term was extended gravel road. So a lot of gravel road driving. Kyoki, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome. Hello from 808. All right, I like it. Derek, you took your message away, but hello anyway. Smoking DeWalt says, Popeye sucks. Yeah, I'm never doing that again. That was my first time Popeyes and my last. Jason says, hi, Jason. Need your advice. I had a Flowmaster catback exhaust put on. It's too loud, and the drone is loud in the cab. Need to go quieter. TRD exhaust. I mean, at this point, you're probably going to be most happy with something like the TRD exhaust. Flowmaster, if you're not a fan of that, the exact opposite is the TRD exhaust. If you want to meet in the middle, the BA muffler I have is pretty good. It'll probably be right in the middle of where you're at right now versus the TRD exhaust, but I would just go TRD exhaust if you want my opinion. You did ask for my advice, so I'm giving it to you. Steve, what's up, buddy? Chattanooga. All right. Are the 5.7 engines a little noisier than others? Just got one for the summer, and so far, not a fan. Seems like I'm driving a delivery truck all the time. I like that. So what do you mean about that? What do you mean noisier? Talk to me, Goose. I don't take my Tundra off-road. It's a street princess. Well, it is what it is. Good point, Jason. Mine is a bit loud, too. Now, do you mean loud through the whole... Oh, you guys are talking about the pipes there. I guess for Steve, do you mean loud through the whole trip? Just in the beginning? What do you got? Talk to me, Goose. Steve says, I'm going to be honest with you. I just traded my 07 Limited Crew Max with 148,000 miles on it for a 2018 SR5, and I'm not happy at all. I don't know why Toyota is doing right now with the new chassis. So you're not the first person, other Steve, and I say other Steve because there's about 19 on here. You're not the first person that has felt that way, that has come from the second gen to the current gen. A lot of people feel like there's a few things missing, and you'd be right. I'll tell you one thing right off the bat. The storage in the, so 14 and up storage is nowhere near as ample as the 07 to 13s. I mean, that's one piece. I've heard the suspension complete the chassis thing before. I've heard that the 5.7 in the 07 to 13, especially the early years, 07 to 09, feels a lot more powerful than the current 5.7s. Again, that's just what people say. So, I don't know, Steve. I don't know, but you are not the only one that has said something like that before. JP says, I'm actually a Ford guy. I bleed blue. It sucks that Bigfoot is a Chevy now. Can I just say that? So, Bigfoot monster truck. It's been a Ford since the beginning. Bob Chandler started it on a Ford, and it was Ford forever. And now Bigfoot is a Chevy. The newer Bigfoots, I should say, because they still travel with all of them. That's a crime, I'm just saying. But my family has had 3 Toyotas, an 88 Toyota pickup 4x4, 92 pickup 4x4, but they were called the Tacoma, before they were called the Tacoma, and a 99 Land Cruiser, all three of them. I like it. I like it. All three of them surpassed 300,000 miles, still running, no issues. All right. Well, this is America, and you can have as many different brands as you want, so that's a cool thing right there. Johnny5 says, and still hate the Toyota Safety Sense. Don the Cheech is back. Well, thank you, because I didn't know what I was going to do without you. Mikey Pfeiffer, what's up, pal? Would love to stick around, but trying to work a Craigslist deal on a nearby 93 Suzuki Samurai. Do you, brother? Let me know if you end up getting it. Good luck. Emmanuel, what's up? I wish they still made the single cab Tundra without the 8-foot bed. So you want the regular cab short bed, the 6-foot bed or whatever it is. Oh, man. So I'm going to riddle you this here. I'm going to make you real jealous. So over in like Abu Dhabi, UAE, kind of Middle East area, they still make the RCSB, regular cab short beds, brand new. Still sell them brand new. Crazy, right? J5 says, around 2,500 RPMs, the in-cab drone is unreal. Oh, boy. You must have went to a bad neighborhood for your bot buys. That's where mine is, too, and their food sucks, too. I don't know, man. Not really. It's not really a bad neighborhood. I don't know. I just wasn't into it. JP says, in continuation of my other two comments, the Tundra is good for my family, for my size. I want a truck for the long run, and I'd keep it for as long as it runs. I think the Tundra is the best bet for it. Yeah, Toyota's known for the long-term reliability, for sure. May I suggest next gen you're thinking, but if you do your homework and, you don't want to deal with all that, I think your long-term reliability will come from a 2017 or earlier Tundra. Just my opinion. But I got the exact sound I want for my exhaust. J5, if you're happy, I'm happy. That's the way I look at it. And that's the thing, when people ask me, like, what's the best exhaust to get? It's whatever you want. Everybody's different with the sound. All right, Smoking DeWalt says, I just watched your video from 2 years ago about deciding between the double cab or Crew Max. I'm going to tell you something about that video in a minute. I was leaning toward the Crew Max. You gave me the nudge I needed. Crew Max for sure. Secret of the pros right here. Of all videos I've ever made, and I've made well over 1,000 videos now, that video Smoking DeWalt watched, which is the Crew Max versus double cab, was the most fun I ever had making a video ever. Of all time. That was my favorite video. The time I had, that was back from early 2017, the time I had with that 1794 TRD, those groups of videos were the most fun I've ever made. But that one that he watched, you could see my joy in that video. You could see how much fun I'm having in that video. Toyota Tundra towing gooseneck would be cool, Jordan. Would be very cool. Bigfoot, a Chevy? Sacrilege. Sean, look it up. Look it up, Sean. Blow your mind. And Bigfoot's barely blue anymore. It's like red, white, and blue Firestone colors now. They've totally ruined the classic look. Sean, what's up, buddy? Supercharge that bad boy. Supercharge all day. Truth. Looking to do an Icon Stage 6 3-inch lift to get rid of the leveling spacer. Anyone use this lift and your opinions? Wait, who does Icon on here? Someone does Icon. Who does Icon? Oh, man. I think we need Wade. I think Wade has Icon. He has Kings or Icon. I can't remember. But that would be cool. Stage 6 3-inch lift to get rid of... Yeah, you got to get rid of the leveling spacers. No bueno on those things. Mark is the Tundra man. Get the muscle look in there, bro. Get the picture right. Gooseneck Ram 3500. 3500s. What could they tell? 18,000 pounds, something crazy like that. Listening to the hockey game between periods. I got a moment. Camper Mike, how you doing, buddy? How's the team this year, pal? Toyota Tundra fuel cell. Matter of time. TRD exhaust allowed me to continue to receive Christmas cards from the neighbors. Nice. I like what you said there. Not too loud and still can maintain a conversation while driving long drives. Absolutely. So, Sean, all these years I've had this TRD dual exhaust, right? Never had a problem. I put on the BA Muffler TRD replacement system, which is a little bit louder, and I'm telling you, my neighbors don't like me anymore. And I go to work at 2 or 3 in the morning. So, they probably hate me. JP says, thanks for the advice on the 2017 or before Tundras. I'll look into it. I'm 6'3", so a Tacoma, I think, is a little too cramped for me. It is a little weird in there. It's a little tight. My wife would rather have a Crew Max Tundra anyways. Yeah, I mean, listen, next gen, I'm totally going to get one because of what this channel is and everything. But I did a video yesterday, if you didn't see it, about how I think the 2017 will be the most sought-after Tundra in the years to come because it was the last year before Toyota Safety Sense, and the trans cooler is still the original setup. So you might want to look into that, but do what you got to do, bro. If you're going to have it for a long time and you want to get brand new, you get the full warranty and everything, why not? A few weeks ago, I started my Tundra and it immediately stalled. Started it again, no problem. Never done it before or since. I had that once. It started, it turned over and stalled. And then I started again, it never happened again. I have no idea what it was though. But that same exact thing happened to me on my 2014. Your new exhaust sounds much better than the TRD did. It sounds way better. It's just a lot louder. Quite a bit. Buster says, I have the 2019 Tundra. I like the new dash cluster and headlights, but 2017, now you got me worried. No. Don't be worried, bro. You're fine. You're good. You're still all right. Still got the 5.7. Toyota Safety Sense. I actually said this in my video yesterday. 2018, there was a lot of problems with the Toyota Safety Sense. Year one, so there would be a lot of recalls and everything. 2019, it seems like they've been pretty good. There hasn't been many issues, knock on the Amish wood with that, with the Toyota Safety Sense in 2019 on the 2019 trucks. So don't fret. You're still all right. Camper Mike says, also about a week ago, I left work and my light dimmed for a second. Gauge was on 13 volt. I don't know. Don said, I saw, that's weird. Camper Mike, you want to get that looked at, bro. Some kind of charging issue, electrical issue maybe, hopefully not. Battery issue? Run your battery. Forget about the gauge. Let's see what that battery's kicking out. Put a voltmeter on that thing. Don said, I saw Bigfoot in Clearwater, Florida. His name is Hulk Hogan. His name is the greatest wrestler of all time. Yes, sir. Forever Hulkamaniac, baby. My neighbor's neighbor gets pissed when I start my truck before 8 a.m. The guy around the corner walks outside to watch me drive by. He definitely doesn't like you. Smoking DeWalt says, lifetime Ford customer switching to Tundra. I'm from the Detroit area, so it's kind of taboo to not buy a Chevy, Ford, or Ram, but I don't care. Going for the quality in the Tundra. Smoking DeWalt, I got a question for you, buddy. Living in Detroit, that you do. Do you see any Tundras at all? And if so, what's the ratio versus the other brands out there over in Detroit? Would love to know. New 2022 Toyota Tundra towing. I hear the number's going to be quite large, but it's a wait-and-see game at this point. Team sucked till recently. New York Mets. Have your missus bake a Tundra cake for your neighbors. Hi, neighbor. Yeah, so far so good with them. I got really cool neighbors. We all look out for each other, but I'm sure secretly they hate my truck. I don't know. Hope not. 90, what's going on? 17 TRD 4x4 off-road all the way. Keep that thing, man. Keep that thing. And I'll keep the Platinum. 2017, best year. Hub, what's up, buddy? Thinking about going to 5.29 gears and limited slip. Anybody running them with 35s or 37s? Thoughts? 2019 is the best year model. All right. As long as everybody is loyal and thrilled about the year they have, I'm happy. All right, let's read that again so anyone can help Hub here. Thinking about going with the 5.29 gears and limited slip. Anybody running them with 35s or 37s? Thoughts? 2019 is the best model year, he says. Jordan likes the Ram 3500 and the Toyota Tundra. Dude, great trucks right there. Two different areas, though. You know, you got the heavy towing, potentially diesel, heavy-duty trucks, and then you got the half-ton in the Tundra. Camper Mike says, or Mike says to Camper Mike, whenever I disconnect the battery to do a modification, it stalls and then it starts. That's normal. It's like a reset, right? JPTV, no way, go Tundra. I'm 6'3". I do not fit in a taco. Tried it. Lost my shirt on trade-in after 3 months. Oh, boy. Yeah, once you go back and have to trade that thing in early, it hurts. The neighbors called the cops when I turned the sound system up. I rattled the windows in the houses 5 houses down. That's crazy. Black truck, black all the way. Hard to keep clean, for sure. I'm about to add 2 more 10s and bump to 3,000 watts from 750. You're going to blow out your own windows. Bet battery like you had, or bad battery like you had, or I don't know which one you were saying, but it's probably the battery issue. Toyota Tacoma 6-inch lifted. Look, that's a lot of lift for a Tacoma, though. Big tires on there. I heard bad things with auto start from Tundras and advice because I would buy one tomorrow. I heard bad things with auto start for Tundras and advice I would buy one tomorrow. Rephrase that. Rephrase what you mean there. Sean D says, I love the things that came with Toyota Safety Sense in 19. Have really enjoyed the radar cruise control. Yep, I put it to the test. I have a playlist. Oh, by the way, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Also, real quick before I give you the story about the vehicle I had at one point, if you're on Facebook, follow me, but also follow I have 2 fan pages on there, TundraDude34 and TundraDude34 YouTube channel as a group. Make sure you subscribe to both, or whatever you call it on Facebook. Like, subscribe, follow those 2, because I'm going to be doing giveaways that are specifically for those groups on Facebook, especially the one that's TundraDude34 YouTube channel. There's going to be giveaways strictly for there, not on here. So you might want to go follow that if you're on Facebook. Thank you. Now, the truck that I had a 2018 1794. I have a playlist up there. Go check it out. We did some Toyota Safety Sense testing, and it was pretty awesome. Terrifying to think the truck would stop on its own, but it did. Steve says, engine noise, not necessarily a knock or a stick, just not as smooth as I think it should be. This one is a 15 TR. My buddy had a 13 Lariat that seemed newer to mine, more bells and whistles. It's not the quietest of engines, but I've never had like a mental problem with it. I like a little noise in the engine bay at least. But that's just me. That's just me, man. I got lost there for a minute. My screen froze. Okay, sorry. Hardender, what's going on? I saw an article where Toyota tried to trademark the name LX600, possible 6-liter V8. No, I'm not. I don't know. I just don't know about the V8s and future Toyotas. I'm not ready to take a guess on that. HRV says, got to go do some training, bud. Give us an update on the squeaking. Got the exact same thing going on with my 17 Tundra. Thinking belt. That's what everyone's saying. It's definitely a belt or a pulley. We shall see. Happens every year when it's cold. I'm telling you. Any advice on auto start? When you say auto start, do you mean like remote start? Should have got a limited buyer's remorse. No. You're fine. What you do, enjoy what you have now. And next time you're up to buy a vehicle, then go look at the limiteds and everything. Don't have buyer's remorse. There's not that much different from SR5 to limited. Small little things. Things we could take care of aftermarket. Okay, Smokey DeWalt says, I see a few in the Detroit area. They're engineered in Ann Arbor, which is about 30 minutes from Detroit. I see more Tundras when I travel about 2 hours north of Detroit. All right, 10-4 on that. Thanks, pal. Appreciate you. Daytona 440. How you been? My buddy works at a Toyota dealer. Thought I had the InSign line on an MGM TRD Pro Tundra they were getting in. Someone bought it sight unseen before it arrived. Bum. That's the color I want. It's not over, though. It's not over. They're everywhere. I was doing this video like on Sunday about it. If you look around, I know you have the buddy that works at the Toyota dealer there, but if you look around, you'll find one at a dealership near you or call around to see the ones that are coming in. You kind of got to do that sight unseen kind of thing, probably, but we had one at our dealership here for maybe 3 weeks, just sitting there. HRV says, Buster, get a Viper. Love it. Yeah. So you got to go aftermarket when you go remote start, if that's what you were asking. Simon, what's going on, pal? Hey, dude. Long time no talk. What's your current ketchup chip situation? Fresh out, buddy. Well, since you're here, I should do the 2-second trader-oo for you, buddy. Oh, we got to work this hat in a little bit. This is my on-the-desk hat. I'm doing this for you. Put all these hats over here. A little switch to the red. I don't like red hats. I could just tell you that now, huh? My head is huge. Okay, anywho, let's move on. But love those ketchup chips. Ratio is about 15% Tundra to 85% big 3 brands. Okay, but we're in there. We're in the game. J5 says, Steve, what octane fuel are you running? Low octane pulls 8 to 12 degrees of advance out of timing. Wow. Which will allow you to hear those fuel injectors working. 20 hertz and low frequency and subwoofers could cause a fella to go sterile. Oh boy. 2021 Toyota Tundra show. We shall wait and see. I'm hoping sooner the better. Has anyone put in a rear locker on a 16 or newer? That's my next project. Well, that and the LED taillights. Ooh, LED taillights. Looking forward to that. Steve, after 8 hours, I got from 48K to 40K for my limited. They aren't your friend. Remote start, any advice? Okay. Remote start, like we said, Viper's a good one. There's a few good aftermarket ones, but everyone seems to go after the Viper. That seems to be the main guy. Don, that ain't true. My system is tuned as low as 10 hertz. It's interesting. You can feel the sound, but not hear it. Interesting. That squeal squeak is actually the tensioner. Yep, that was another one that people said. Been there, done that. Change idler pulley, belt, same issue. Change tension pulley, no more issue. 100 bones. Sean, love you, buddy. Good man. Yeah, so I sent the sounds to one of my followers who is a master tech, and that's what he said, tensioner. So we shall see. But the problem is my dealership that I do the work at will not do the work if they can't recreate it, which is very much annoying because, like I said, once it gets to the dealership, it doesn't make the sound anymore. High frequency will harm your ears and internals. Oh, boy. And take care, Allen wrench in center of pulley for removal. Okay. HRV, I hear you. Nice, glad to see it fits your relatively small noggin. Relatively, I don't know what the TV or what the screen does, but this is a big dome right here, dude. Big dome. But it does fit. Fits just fine. I have it sitting on my desk as like a souvenir. It sits next to the Eric Jones helmet, you know? It's going to be Eric Jones' year next year, I'm telling you right now. All right, Toyota Tundra, yeah. Daytona 440. I was hunting in Maine in October, and there were a ton of Tundras up there. Talked to a forest ranger that said it was going to be his next personal truck. The state vehicle was a GMC. Daytona, I hope you rep the channel. Shout out TundraDude34 every once in a while, bro. Help a dude out. I should just give all of you a ton of these stickers, and when you see a Tundra, just dole them out. Get a little sip here, hold on. All right, GMC Sierra 3500. There's so many heavy-duty trucks out there. 20 hertz and lower frequencies from big subwoofers and big gals could cause a fellow to go sterile. There you go. Daytona. Sean says, Daytona, I'm in New Hampshire. We love our Tundras. I used to love going to that racetrack in Loudon. Chevy Silverado 2500 lifted would be sweet. Buster says, have you tested the low-grade fuel versus high-grade? Just wondering. Yeah, so in my last Tundra, I did a little testing on the 93 versus the regular 87. The only thing that I saw a difference in, I mean, a lot of it is like placebo effect in my opinion, but the biggest thing was it quieted the engine down quite a bit. Because it almost sounded like there was a little ticking or knocking when the truck was just sitting there idling, and that kind of went away with the higher grade. Now I have to use 93 octane because of the supercharger. Mike says, speaking taillights, Mark, are you going to do them? I don't recall. I'm on the no right now. I'm just going to leave what's there. I'm in a weird spot. I feel like the model I've built with that truck, certain taillights won't fit. And I mean the look. I just don't like anything out there right now, I don't think, personally. I like the wind jets I had on the 2016, but that worked with what I was trying to get the look going with. But with what I got here with the Platinum, I don't know, I'm just going to leave with what's there for now. Johnny 5 says, to stop the squeak, try starting your truck, then take a bar of soap and press it against the inside of the belt, the part of the belt that touches the pulleys. All right, we'll definitely try that. Buster 210, mid-grade fuel, no ping, 87, nothing but ping. There you go. Toyota Tundra HD sports cars. Gotta love my sports cars a little bit, bro. I like my manuals. Every once in a while, I don't need to own a manual. I just gotta drive one a couple times a year to keep my mind right. Yeah, Loudon, but New England Dragway is even better. I'd have to check that out. I gotta go up to New England. I gotta go get some lobster and some chowder, and then we go watch the Pats play Tom Brady. You know, and then we see the Sox, get them all. Cam Neely coming back to the Bruins, baby. You know, something like that, right? I've talked to so many people that have bought LED taillights that were horrible fit. Okay. Well, those wind jets fit really well. Again, I just don't know about the look with this one. The one thing I didn't like about the wind jets I bought the smoked ones, and you could not see the brake lights at all. In the day. At night, obviously, you're fine, but Toyota Camry all-wheel drive, I'll take it. Yeah, and use your blinker while you're packing the car. Absolutely. And then you come a little bit more south and you go down Brooklyn, you get yourself a nice steak. You tell them I sent you, okay? Forget about it. It's going to be the best steak you ever had in your life. Anywho, Daytona says TB12, the GOAT, rock and roll, Tom Brady. It's amazing Tom Brady's still out there kicking it, huh? Good dude. Can't hate him. He's like Derek Jeter. I'm a Mets fan. Please. Can't hate Derek Jeter. He's just, when you're seeing that kind of greatness, you got to appreciate it. Wayne Gretzky, same thing. Sean, mid-grade fuel pulls 6 to 10 degrees of advance out. 91 pulls 0 to 2 degrees. 89 grade ethanol free is the best fuel for the Toyota Tundra. Toyota Tundra. Has anyone had code P1605 on the 2017 Tundra? No. I would love to know what the code is. You could Google search that code and it'll tell you. Just go with the LED bulbs. Nice compromise. Sean, or Simon. I almost called you Sean. Simon, good call, bro. That might be a good idea right there. TundraDude34, do Tundras rust much? I've been looking at older Tundras driving around, and the ones I've seen don't have any rust. even the early 2000 models. Don't forget, it's all about where you live. Okay, and I mean, you're up in the Detroit area. Probably got a lot of rust up there, no? I mean, we live by the ocean. This is the rust belt. It just depends on how people take care of their vehicles. Do you do rust protection? A lot of people do the undercoating now, things like that. But it's kind of how much time do you put into it? You know what I mean? As far as just straight up, the rusting has gotten a lot better. I think back in the, what was it, like 04, they had the frame rust issue. And ever since then, they kind of double-check their work, it seems like, when it comes to this generation and the 07 and up generation. But it really depends on where you are in the country and the amount of preparation you put into protecting it. Sean says, thanks for putting up the chat. It's always fun, dude. It's always fun to talk to people. Tom Brady and Russell Wilson could pay off the national debt. This is true. I'm not a big Russell Wilson guy. I don't know why you would pass when you're that close to the end zone. You could win the Super Bowl. What are you doing? Sorry, I was wrong here, and the real numbers are 87, 8 to 12 degrees, 89, 6 to 10 degrees, 91, 2 to 6 degrees, 93, 0 to 2 degrees. All right. Johnny 5, if you raise the temp on octane validity, is that validity go? I don't know. Okay, that word. Go. Rob Williams, what's up, man? Fluid film under spray every winter makes a huge difference. That'll save the truck for a while. 3 trucks, Toyota T100, Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Tundra. I always liked the T100. I always did. I mean, my thing with the first-gen Tundras was that they just seemed like a slightly bigger Tacoma. So it was really good to see a true half-ton come out with the 07. Sean, I don't understand, is what Johnny 5 says. So now we're gonna have a talk about timing here. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, coming down the aisle right now, we have the man from Mississippi himself, J5. He's got the low and slow on the Tundra with the big speakers. And his opponent, we've got the man from New Hampshire. He'll put lobster up against anything, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sean D. And here we go with the first knockout. The bell has rung. Let's see what's going to happen between these two gentlemen here in the TundraDude34 live stream chat. Sorry, higher grade octane, ethanol free, loser plug, temp, Iridium. Oh, and here we go. The first knock comes from Sean D. We'll see if J5 has anything for him. Lower, not loser. G's, fat finger. Oh, and Sean D takes the punch back without J5 saying a word. Oh, sorry. Whew. 1605, knock control malfunction. Knock control malfunction. That's interesting. Digger. Huh. I don't know. I failed to see the question, J5 says. Hub says, guessing all the chrome-handled Tundras I see are 2020s. That's why I went with the 2019. Too expensive to swap. True that. Another reason 2019 is the best model year. Yeah, the 2020s have the I don't even know what you'd call it. Keyless entry, I guess, where you could just put your hand on the handle and open it and lock it. It's going to make changing those handles a pain, tell you that much. Or are you starting the higher grade octane, or are you stating that higher grade octane produces more heat? It's the science in the thing, guys. It's the science in the thing. I spray the undercarriage with WD-40 a few times a year to keep it rust-free. Works wonders on leaf spring noise. There you go. We have 2 Sean D's now. It's not me, Johnny. It's not me. That's true. This is not the first time we've had multiple Sean D's, I will say that. Rumor out there, 2022 Tundra Electric Tundra. Testing in Plano, Texas. Anyone hear anything? This is the vibe right now because there's all these rumors going around. Here's the confirm. I shouldn't even say confirmed rumors. I should say rumors from good sources. Hybrid Tundra, V6 twin turbo Tundra. I think electric will be a little bit down the road. Christopher says, yeah, but it makes opening the door easy when your hands are full. True, true, true. Just make sure you don't get the chrome, you know what I mean? Or pay a little bit extra to swap them out. 1998 Toyota T100. Can I have one? LOL, I got you, Mr. D Long. There you go. Whoa, almost went too far back. I'm going to give this plug as I give all the time, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a person of the military, of any emergency service, doesn't have to be the U.S. We got some Canada up there too. I would love to add your patch to this wall, which it looks like I'm about to have to get a new wall because so many of you have sent in patches. So if you would like to send in your patch to have it up on the wall, you got some great company there, I'm just saying. And on the very top is my buddy Sam, who died in 9/11 in the towers. Those are his patches on top of it. So he leads the way of our patch wall. So once again, emergency services or military, TundraDude34 gmail.com, and I'll give you the information to send them my way. Sean, email me. The hybrid Tundra, what engine would be paired with that? Sorry, I had to leave for a few, but back. I'd love a V8 hybrid, but sounds too good to be true. I would love a V8 hybrid too. Does sound too good to be true, but we shall see. I'm thinking it'll be a 6. It's all rumors at this point, so you got to kind of delve through them. I bought the 2020 1794 and traded in the 2017 1794. I'm jealous. Is it the TRD? Did you get the TRD package on it? Sean D, I still don't get what you meant. I am hopeful of learning something new here. Okay, this is a good thing. You know I love you, Mark. And as an, oh, let's see. Let's see what Ron said to me. Okay, good man on the TRD. Send me a picture, will you? Hold on, I got a message here, guys. I want you to be ready. Okay. All right. I agree with what that man just said to me. So if you're watching, you're right, Ronnie. Ron commented on the video I made. You should watch the video from yesterday. Let's just say that. See if you agree with me. Good old Ronnie, Ron. I gotta keep training this. Am I the only one that still does this with hats? Where you do this? Because all the kids nowadays wear their hats flat brimmed. I'm not into that. I'm old school. I'm the 90s kid here, dude. Gotta do that. Regular 87 octane. Been adding Lucas Johnny 5. All right, cool. Johnny 5, email me, and then Sean Do. We'll say Sean Do for him so we can differentiate. Left his email address for you, J5. There we have it. Little water sip. Sean Do. I like it. It's like fondue. We could always just say, we could say Boston, Sean. I know you're in New Hampshire, but it's all the same once you get into New England. Do you think Toyota will ever do a Raptor version of the Tundra, like how Chevy does their Reaper, Ram Rebel, and of course the Ford F-150 Raptor? I do not. I do not think that, and here's why. I think the TRD Pro is the best you're going to get and the closest you're going to get to something of what you're talking about, because they don't have enough of a market share to do something that's so niche specific, in my opinion. Just my opinion. I hope, but I don't think so. No, the Don curls his hat, then wears it sideways. There you go. Carl needs some gray hair. Now, he's not gray yet, man. Come on. Lucas is a great product. I have heard overuse can gum up injectors. Sean Do, I can't see your email. I'll tell you his email. It's SD, and then his last name, 74@gmail.com. So SDDUCHARME74@gmail. Hit him up, check him out. Boston? Nah. That's like calling New Jersey a New Yorker. Dude, listen, I love you. But New England's just New England. Anything south of New England calls you guys New England or Boston. That's all you get. Do you go to the Big E? 10-4. That'd be awesome. Call it something like the Tundra T-Rex. There's already a T-Rex out there, though. Just airballing stuff out there. Yeah, why not? Here's mine. Johnny 5's email is wideopenthrottlespeedshop@gmail.com. There you go. Exchanging emails all the way around here. So if anyone's showing up late, where are you coming from tonight? Where are you in the world? Where are you? I didn't see anybody specific in. Usually California is pretty large on the channel. Texas is very big. Outside of the US and Canada, the #1 country that watches this channel is Australia, and then UAE. Paul R's in Las Vegas. Every time he tells me that, I get a little more jealous. I'm down the street from Atlantic City, but it's not the same, Paul. It's not the same, dude. You guys have Celine Dion, you know? What do we have? The Hard Rock? It's not going to do it. Baseball catcher wears hat backwards. Truck driver wears it frontward. And the fellow who was hit by the truck wears it sideways with a gimp. I like it. Don the Cheech, my man. Always coming up with the good stuff. He's the comedy of this whole thing. Absolutely. I might start rocking this hat. I dig it. Do you get the flavored Diet Pepsi down there? Wild Cherry? Yes, Wild Cherry Diet Pepsi is delicious. Thank goodness for that, by the way. What was his email again? I had to run to get a pen. Hold on, let me go back and see. All right, I'm going to spell it out. SDDUCHARME74@gmail.com. San Antonio, Emmanuel says. All right. Are you part of the San Antonio Tundra crew? SATC. Good peoples down there. I'll email you, Johnny5, says Sean D. Good. I made friends. See what I do? See what this channel does? It brings people closer together. There's nothing but love here. We're just all friends. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to produce that kind of thing. Thanks, broski. Yep. I can't send a pic in the live chat. I will email. Yeah, email me, bro. Good, Emmanuel. Good. Abel's a good dude. You're prez. Mark, you'd be surprised how many fellas from Grimaldi, Italy, look to you for Tundra news. I would be a little bit surprised that anyone in Italy would want my Tundra news, but that's cool. Get the Italians in it. Oh, but they're more like the real Italians, not like the New York Italians, you know? Right? I went to Italy. It was a good trip. Let's see. And here we go. I totally forgot what I was going to say before. Oh, how many Tundras have you owned? What made you choose Toyota? I like that question. I've owned 5 Tundras. I've owned 7 Toyotas, 5 Tundras. What made me choose Toyota? Growing up, my father had a bunch of Tacomas in between Mustangs. And the Tacoma was just, it was awesome. I just have a lot of good memories with it, from bringing the hockey net over to the park to do roller hockey and stuff, and bringing the bag to the ice rink. The Tacoma did everything and ran like a champ, and just kind of went from there. My first car was a Dodge Neon. Of course, it ended up breaking down, and the old man took me over to the dealership, and I ended up getting a Tacoma, and that's the beginning of it, pretty much. I just love the reliability. It's more of a simplistic design, in my opinion, the look of the truck. I like that. I like the simplicity, the old school of the Tundra. As soon as I saw the 07, the remodel, I was hooked. And ever since then, I'm just in love with it. And I get to talk to you guys all day about it, so nothing wrong with that. How many miles have you put on your Tundra now, Mark, says Eric? 17,000, I think it is, on this one. Emmanuel, how are things at the Riverwalk in Alamo? Jimmy, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you again. Good to see you back around. Yeah, we got some decent people here today. We got some newbies here today. So, guys, once again, subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Oh, I'm just burping Outback. I need a Tum. Tums should be the sponsor of this channel for the amount of Tums that I eat. But they do the job, you know? And that's the best thing. They do the job. But yes. So, what time is it right now? What do we got? 8:17? Oh, still early. Agreed. I like how currently the truck is the most simplistic truck. Not everyone wants bells and whistles, more things to break. I love the interior of the current Tundra. So my thing, JP, is I like a few interior features, okay? And that's why I love the Platinum, what I bought in 2017. You know, it's got your power folding mirrors. It's got a moon roof. Nice leather on the inside. But it's still a Tundra. You know what I mean? It doesn't have, like, you know, massaging seats and things I'll never use. Everything in there I use, and I feel like I'm in a higher-end truck. But it's not overdone. So, that's my vibe. Don, things are amazing as always in Texas. In the heart of Texas. The stars at night, they're big and bright, you know? I've never been to Texas. I'd like to, though, for sure. Got to go meet the San Antonio Tundra crew, guys. There's a Dallas-Fort Worth Tundra crew. I'd like to meet those guys as well. There's quite a few Tundra crews down there. Good peoples all the way around, though. The stars at night, they're big and bright. That's going to be stuck in my head all night long. Here's the thing, though. We got the Canada plate. Whoop, we got the Canada plate here. We got Hulk Hogan. He's representing the U.S. So whatever you got to send for your state can always go here. It can always go here. But not here. But here. Do American Platinums have wiper warmers like ours do? Nice in the winter. No, we don't have that. It's all about the back window that rolls down. True, Christopher. True. I totally agree with you on that. When I had all those double cabs, I never understood the need for that back window that goes all the way down on the Crew Max. But now I get it, man. Now I get it, and I don't ever want to give it up. I love it. Putting the sunroof open and that back window down, the airflow is amazing. I'm a fan. I love the Crew Max. I do. I think most people, and this is a generalization, so bear with me. Most people only really need that 5.5-foot bed to do their daily stuff. The ones who do the work with the truck need that double cab. But generally speaking, if you're just a weekend warrior with your truck, that Crew Max is the way to go, in my opinion. Right? They always have that bed extender for the Crew Max and even for the double cab. I have one sitting here. It's been sitting here for a long time. Manuel Hernandez, great city pal. Yes. Johnny 5 says, I roll my back window down when I have any other brand truck behind me just to make them jealous. LOL. They probably don't even notice it, so the joke is on me. J5, I want to admit this to you right now. I have done the same thing in the past. For sure. Chris says, yes, cool. Too bad double cab doesn't have the rear window that goes down. Nah, see, Paul, it's more of a marketing thing. You want that? You want that window that goes all the way down? You buy the Crew Max. Because don't forget, in 07, when they came out, when the Crew Maxes came out, they wanted, the Crew Max was the premier cab. So they were pushing that. It's super roomy. Yes, it is super roomy in there. I end up using my back seat area for storage more than my bed. But that's just me. The bed is good. I use the bed for the basic stuff. The golf clubs, when we take our trips to Lowe's to buy stuff for the house. The bikes, when we go for bike rides. A trailer definitely solves the problem for sure. 2021 Tundra Crew Max with 6-foot bed is all people want. It's a 5.5-foot bed. If you put a 6-foot bed on there, everybody wins. I'm telling you right now. Funny story. Before I even knew Tundras could roll their back window down, I rolled up on one and was like, dang, his back glass busted or something, poor guy. Then he rolled it up and I was like, mind blown. Yes. I've seen that before. Other guys, do you look? I've had many guys come up to me in parking lots and comment on the rear window going down. It's amazing they don't market it more and use that as a tool because no other truck offers that. Just don't put the rear window down if you have water on the roof. I speak from experience. It blows, sucks the droplets inside the truck. I also speak from experience on that one. Same thing with leaves in your bed. It'll pull them right in. Back glass, correction. No problemo, dude. No problemo. Correction accepted. Correction accepted. I dig this hat. I'm going to start rocking this hat. It might not be a souvenir anymore. Or we could go with this hat. Oh, a little dusty here, but how about this hat instead? How's that? Can I be your foreman? What if I do this, just hang out, wear this all day, put stickers on it, some Union local stickers or something. It's kind of comfortable, though. We'll have to get you a Texas plate. Yeah, if you want, man. This helmet is actually from TMM TX down in San Antonio where the Tundra is built. I'm holding a Toyota pen. What would you think if they do the composite bed in the new Tundra like they... I would like that. I would like that. People rave about that. Or if you're on a gravel road. Yep. Don't mess with Texas, says Steve. No, man, we're not messing with Texas. We love Texas. Well, that is the only complaint about the window. I love to put it down and get to hear my exhaust without the drone. There you go. I dig it. If people are signing on there, be like, why the hell are you wearing a hard hat, dude? Sean, I got your email and replied back. Nice. My 2019 TRD Sport is a dandy. Would like to have the leather, though. That platinum had the best looking upholstery. I agree. I like the platinum. People don't like the diamond. What? Toyota makes pens? I guess so. I guess so, because there it is. Actually, hold on. Hold on now. Pens. Multiple pens. Guess I could put these up here. The stars at night, they're big and bright. What Toyota makes pens? That helmet makes you look like Sully from Sesame Street. I'll take it. I'll take it. Don, I regret not getting heated leather in mine. Well, there's always, you know, something down the road you get. Ow. Oh, it's stuck to my head. Okay. There we go. What if I wear it like, you know, you always see those dudes. No, I could put a little camera here, you know, something like that. But yes, this is actually from Toyota or TMMTX down there in the beautiful city of San Antonio, Texas. Oh, put that back over there. That's a souvenir there. LMAO, you look slightly panicked just then. Just a tad. Just a tad. I didn't think it would come off. Pens is awesome. It's liquid gel pen, 0.7 millimeter ballpoint pen. Not bad, dude. Not bad at all. I like it. I actually got to be honest with you. This is usually the pen I use for everything. Johnny 5, next time for both of us. Everybody's going to get exactly what they want. It took me a few Tundras to figure out exactly what I wanted. The first one I had in 07 was just very bland. Very work trucky. Bench seats, column shifter. That kind of a thing. My 09 was a lot better, a lot nicer. I won't get another Tundra. Next round is the Sequoia TRD Sport. You'll love it. And then you're going to do all your sound system in it and your exhaust work to it. How often do you talk to Mike Swears if I'm spelling his name correctly? Maybe once or twice a week or so. We're cool. He's a good dude. Nice guy. Real nice guy. I will say that. He likes the channel. He watches a lot of the videos too, so. That's cool. Sorry. I don't know about you. I love Outback with all my heart. So Outback, if you're watching, there goes the furnace. Thanks, furnace. Outback, if you're watching, I love everything about you. You're like my girlfriend, okay? But the salt, when I'm done eating Outback, requires 6 bottles of water. Can we talk about the salt? Less salt. In Mike and Mark, we trust. Thank you, bro. I always give it straight, you know, my videos. I don't sugarcoat nothing. So Swears knows that. But he is a good guy. I will say that. Nice dude. Definitely, I will tell you this, 100%. If you ever think Mike Swears is not paying attention to what you guys are saying, he is definitely paying attention to what you guys are saying. He listens to the fans. He checks in on everything. He asks the right questions. Don't forget he has bosses too and a budget. So you got to remember those two things. It's not sweet. I see a lot of people attack Mike all the time on comments and stuff. It's not Mike. Okay? He's a truck guy. An actual true truck guy, not just doing it for the job. He loves the Tundra. But, you know, he can only do so much. Remember that. I'm cheering you with a DP lime right now. Solid, bro. What's a DP lime? Dr. Pepper? No way. I don't believe you. What's DP? Oh, man. I gotta go to the bathroom, bro. I look forward to JP getting in a Tundra, seeing what he thinks after being in a Ford for so long. What's the engine in your 04? I'd love to know. And you said you got high mileage on it, so that's pretty cool. And now everyone gets quiet. My Pentel 0.7 millimeter mechanical pencil holds 20 p. Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. Abraham, what's going on? Guess you're in Virginia. Have you seen the YouTube video where the Ford sales guy asked his mechanic service people which F-150 engine they would get, and most all picked the V8, not the turbos? Oh yeah. Oh, Diet Pepsi lime. Okay, I got you. Sorry, I don't know why I thought Dr. Pepper. I have seen that video. I've seen that everywhere, not just in that video. All the Ford techs always say to stay away from the turbos. I don't know. I watched a video of him when Toyota brought back the million-mile Tundra. I could tell he cares about his job. On my 04 F-150, I got the 5.4 3-valve. Gets a lot of haste, but it's lasted for me so far. True, true. Long John says, E-gas up, TF. What's up, TD? I was gonna say, man, that was interesting. I don't know what that meant. Nothing much there, Long John. Nothing much at all. E-gas up with you, bro. Hate, sorry, not haste. It does get a lot of hate, yes. Note to self, I always read what you write. So if you write something weird, it's getting read. And I'm never going to forget E-gas up, TF. That was a good one. All right, we've been on for an hour. I got to go to sleep. I got to wake up early for work tomorrow, but we'll figure out a video tomorrow. We'll get her up there. So, as always, I thank you guys for being here. It's always fun to talk. I've been slowly adding new parts since the last time I was in the live stream. You save that for the next live stream then. Come on back and tell us all about it, because I got to pull the plug on this one right now. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, TundraDude34@gmail.com. Don't forget, follow along. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, the Facebook groups, TundraDude34 and TundraDude34 YouTube channel. Go follow all of them. All ya. If you're on there, go follow them. If you don't have it, get it, then follow them. Help a bro out. Tell your friends that like Tundras, subscribe. Subscribe. Help a bro out. I appreciate you guys being here. Sleep well. We'll see you later. Have a good one, boys.